legacy that the start of a man's life does not determine his end, nor does your past determine your future, but that the will to succeed lies in the heart of every man. For me, failure is a luxury I could never afford. Toastmaster of today, fellow Toastmasters, guests, a pleasant good afternoon. Please allow me to introduce you to Wendy Ann Richardson. I was born 3 decades ago to Eileen and Joseph Wilson, the 8th child of an already poverty-stricken family occupying a house on the leeward side of the country. As a child, I was never afforded the finer things in life. Since 6 months after my birth, my father realized that his chances of survival would be better off if he was on his own, and hence deserted his family, never to return either. At the age of 10, my then single-parent mother could no longer support, sustain, or maintain her offspring on a maid salary, and therefore decided to travel to Mustique in an effort to look for work to feed her underprivileged children. It was then, after 2 years of struggle, groping in the darkness of a life with no direction, that all came into perspective. I, at the age of 12, having already made 2 unsuccessful attempts at the common entrance exam, then decided it was now time for me to take responsibility for me and make the difference for my whole life. First, I met Jesus, and he told me that I, Wendy, can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I was saturated with dreams and wild imaginations as I pressed to ensure I did not inherit the fate of my parents. Finally, I tasted sweet success as I passed the common entrance exam on my 3rd attempt and was placed at the St. Joseph Convent, Kingston. From there, I graduated with 9 O-levels and proceeded to the St. Vincent Community College. In 2 years, I was in my first job, ripe with emotions and the desire to achieve more. I could not believe that I had gotten to the end of my road. This could not be where I was meant to be. After all, I was still alive, still childless, and still in my right mind. I worked as a secretary for 6 months and then applied to the University of the West Indies with no knowledge of how, when, or where I was going to acquire the funds to pay for a degree. Could it be real? The skinny, hard-headed child from Miss Wilson who could not pass the common entrance exam but after 3 attempts be admitted into university? Yes. Yes. Oh yes. And as proud as my mother was to have the first member of her family to acquire a university degree, she applied to the Mustique Educational Trust for assistance. It was the 23rd of August, 2002, that I joined the line at the airport to check in my bags. I was on my way to the University of the West Indies, Cayfield campus, Barbados. It took me 3 years, a lot of prayers, endless studies, rivers of tears, and the will to succeed. In May 2005, I left Barbados with a bachelor's degree with honors in economics and accounting. 1 month after my return from Barbados, I was offered a management position at the age of 24 years with James Archibald Designs Mustique Limited. Today, it has been 5 years, 9 months since I've been at James Archibald Designs, and my passion to achieve more has only been fueled as I age. Hence, I am 5 months shy of completing a master's degree in international management. My desire is to complete a PhD in sustainability and corporate social responsibility, because I exist with a purpose to defy the odds and exceed expectation, to succeed, to reach, to accomplish, to break the tradition and cycle that once enslaved my parents and their parents and their parents' parents to a life of lack and want. I exist, Toastmasters, to leave a legacy that the start of a man's life does not determine his end, nor does your past determine your future, but that the will to succeed lies in the heart of every man. For me, failure is a luxury I could never afford.